Afro-Beat news. So Davido was recently spotted in the very popular news network in the States, commonly known as CNN, and also with a very popular news anchor and what you call him, news presenter known as Zain. And in that particular interview, Davido went on to explain how he came about the 600,000 US dollars that he donated to charity and why he decided to donate to charity. So guys, I saw this particular clip. I decided, you know what, let me actually put it out there because this particular clip, it's nice to see. It's nice to see that Davido is actually getting the recognition that he deserves for doing such a nice thing as donating that 600,000 to orphanages across Nigeria and also to combat drug abuse in Nigeria as well. Anyway, guys, without much ado, I'm going to play you guys this clip of the popular Zain as well as the popular Afrobeat superstar David Adeleke on CNN. Roll it.
So Davido, happy belated birthday. This year you found a pretty interesting way to celebrate. You jokingly asked your fans online on Twitter to donate money to you because you needed to clear your Rolls Royce from a port. Is that correct?
No, actually, I didn't actually ask my fans to donate. I actually asked my friends.
Okay.
Like my friends and like my colleagues. It was like a joke. I was like, yo, if I ever gave you a hit song or I ever featured on your song, or if you're my friend, send me $1 million, which is equivalent to like probably like $2,200 or so. So it was like a joke. So my friends started sending me money, and then after a while, I started seeing like crazy numbers on my account. They started noticing like regular people and just like fans would start sending me money too. So it was just crazy.
And you ended up with $500,000.
Over like $602,000 or so. So it was just I was overwhelmed. I was like, I honestly, me and my friends made a bet. I was like, if I do that, I'll probably get like, I was thinking I'd probably get like at most, best case, $50,000-$60,000. And you know, it just showed me like, cause I've done a lot of charity work, like even just day to day, helping people, making sure people are all right, from my friends to people I don't even know. It was just, it was good to see like the work I've done over the years be appreciated. So I wouldn't say it was a no-brainer, cause like, but after a while, like it was getting too much. I was like, yo, like it's not even my type of character to keep this.
You know what? It's interesting because some people thought it was hilarious. Other people were sort of like, well, you know, Davido, he's already rich. He's already a millionaire. Why is he asking people to donate money to him? I know that you gave the money away and you gave it to an orphanage, but can you understand why there was a mixed reaction?
But the thing is that I never said donate money to me. I said, if you're my friend, it's my birthday. Like a regular person, it's my birthday. Give me money.
For people who don't know much about your music, obviously people are listening to this show from all over the world. People who don't know much about Afro beats in particular, what makes it special?
I mean, I feel like it has a story behind it, apart from that in original music, and it represents a whole culture. You know, it represents a whole continent, which is Africa. And me growing up in a little time in America, like I grew up on hip hop. I used to love hip hop. So coming back home and enjoying my music, you realize you kind of have this kind of finding in the music. Like, I remember playing Afro-beats when I was in Alabama in my dorm room. And like my Caucasian friends, my Black American friends used to be like, yo, what's that? Like, I like that sound. So I always knew that if people heard it, they'd love it. So I'm happy that, you know, we're giving platforms like this and other big platforms to showcase our music, which people are loving right now. So it's cool, man. It's a good time.
You know, what's interesting about you is that, and actually a similar story with Tiwa Savage as well. Both of you had essentially grown up in the West. Tiwa Savage, you know, I believe she spent a lot of time in London during her childhood. You were actually born in Atlanta, Georgia. You went to school in Alabama. You could have easily stayed in the US in order to make it in the music industry, which is what a lot of people would have thought to do. Instead, you said, no, I'm going to go back to Nigeria. That is where I'm going to be successful. How did you know?
Because like I don't know, it's just different when you. It's like it's different when you're doing something because everybody's and it's different when it's actually that's you. Like I used to listen to hip hop. Like I actually started out as a producer, learning how to make hip hop beats, and I was pretty good at it, making R&B records. Like I listened to African music, adapted it to it so quick that it was like I felt like yo that's it was in my blood. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have to sit down and compose raps or compose R&B songs that take days when you can just I just make an Afro-Beat song in 2-3 minutes, 15 minutes. So that's when I realized like, yo, this is actually in my blood and I feel it. You feel the music, man. Trust me, you go to a club, I don't care where you at in the world. They play whatever. When they start playing Afro beats, the feeling is different. Everybody knows, you know.
But do you think there's a ceiling in terms of how far Afro-beats music can go in the United States? I mean, I've heard other artists talk about perhaps one day we're going to see an Afro-beat musician playing at the Super Bowl. Do you think that's possible in our lifetime, or do you think there is a ceiling as to how far people like yourself and Wizkid can actually go when they make it in America?
I don't think there's a limit to anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, 10 years ago, nobody would believe crypto would be a thing. You feel me? But I don't think there's ever a limit to anything. Like I said before, Afrobeat music represents a whole continent. So I don't think it's a thing of we're like, oh, we're trying to please the Western world. We have a whole continent that enjoys our music. You feel me? So it's really just a thing of, they over in America, they love our music. Let's go over there. And it's not like we're in America not making no money or not on tour or not doing business, you know what I'm saying, or, spreading the culture. They love the music. We go over there, we give them a service, and everybody's happy. And we also have our own continent. We got our own Super Bowl where we can perform it. We got our own continent. We do every December.
And Davido, just quickly, tell us about your...
So guys, yeah, tell me what do you think about the video on CNN, and what do you think about the interviewer's interview? Do you think she did a good job in, getting the right answers from the video and asking the right questions? And aside from that, what do you think about the video's answer? Do you think the video was, presentable in the way he actually addressed the questions? Personally, I feel like the video was a bit too hasty. There were times where I feel the video was causing in too quick. He didn't really allow the presenter actually ask the questions before he jumped in. But generally, it was a good interview. I think Davido deserves this spotlight that he's getting, not just for his music. His music is great. He's doing a lot on that front, but also for his charity work, which I think most people have actually ignored for a long time, and most people have not really given him appreciation for that. And I want to say this thing, right? Those people that might think that Davido is doing all of this for publicity, Davido is using all of this charity work just to, get attention. Just know this, right? Davido has always made it clear that he's been doing charity for the longest of time. That he even said it in this particular interview that he's been doing charity for a long time. That this particular one was just because he wanted to put something out there, as a birthday thing or as a birthday challenge, as a joke, that just made the whole thing turn into something bigger, and he had to, for the sake of transparency, put it out there and make sure that people know that the money at hand was going to the right places. So I hope you guys understand that Davido is not doing it. It's not like some ingenuine person that's doing all of these things for some kind of attention or just for altruistic feeling. Like, that's not Davido. Anyway, guys, don't forget guys to like, subscribe, and turn on post notification. And tell me what you think about the interview. I'm also now, guys. Peace.